Morning, happy Monday, January 17th, 2022. Dave Galloway, CEO of Heartland Home Mortgage with your Monday Mortgage Heartbeat. Today, we're going to talk about what is title company and what do they do. So if you've ever closed a loan, you know that there's a interaction and money you have to pay to the title company. Most of the people don't even realize why they have to do that. Can I do a closing without a title company? And in certain situations, some people do record their own deeds and all that kind of stuff. But every single mortgage, a title company is brought into the transaction, and they have several different responsibilities, and it's a good thing. So the first thing they do is they make sure that the liens on that property are identified. So you don't want to buy a home and put your lien on it and then later find out that maybe there was a construction lien or something like this the previous owner owed on that now you have to take responsibility for because it's liened to that property. The second thing they do is they get accurate tax figures. So if you're setting up an escrow account, or even if you're not, you still need to know what the accurate taxes due on that property are, so you don't face some kind of penalty or even the death situation of losing that home to the county, because they can foreclose if certain tax bills or items linked to that are not paid in a certain amount of time. The next thing they do is ensure that you're legally going to be recorded accurately as that buyer. So obviously there are many similar names that people go by. So they make sure that when that deed is recorded, it's going to be recorded the right way and the right vesting, whether it's a married couple, single, or invested parties. Maybe they're buying a rental property together. And then another thing they do is, which everybody knows, they come and they have a closer that makes sure all those documents are signed the correct way, because if they're not, they cannot be recorded. So you go to the closing, closer comes, has you sign a million papers, and then after that, you probably think there's really not much going on, but there is. Because then the next steps are then, probably the biggest part of this, ensuring the transaction so the money goes where it needs to go. So obviously, if you have a $200,000 check, you really want to make sure that gets to the responsible party. And if it's paying off something, you want to make sure that's paid off in full as well. So just giving you some information about what the title company does, why they're important, and we'll talk to you in a week. Have a great week. We'll talk to you on Monday.